How many times have you heard these phrases?
Change is the only constant.
Is it too late to change?
If only I could, I'd really want to change this.
In this channel, you don't have to wonder. We are going to interview people who really make a difference to this world.
Let their stories inspire and empower you to create the change you want to see.
Who knows, you could be the next change maker.
Welcome to the Changemakers.
Hi, I'm Sakala,
And I'm Leo.
and welcome to another edition of
The Changemakers.
Today, we kick off the season 2 of Changemakers with a very important guest. I don't want to say too much about him. He's rather intimidating, but he's sitting in front of me. But to know more about him, because he's quite an institution in himself in Doha, in Qatar, I want him to introduce himself. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mr. Rashid Al Mansouri. Hi, Mr. Rashid. Welcome to the Changemakers.
Thank you very much. You know, this is the most difficult question when somebody asks me to introduce myself. From where should I start? From my childhood, from my school time, from my career. It was a whole long journey for me, and it was very interesting. From, growing as a small child in southern Qatar, small village or small family in Said.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. And the school there was really not at that time in the 60s. Okay. I didn't want to tell you how old I am.
25?
Yeah. I crossed the 30s. So I started, as unusual, our parents sent us to the mosque to learn writing and to read Quran. And that's our first start. They built small school in Said for the children of that small town of Qataris who work in Qatar Petroleum. They call it QPC.
Correct.
And it was only small room, about 24 square meter, where they put boys and girls together to learn basic Arabic learning and let's say elementary. And then we moved to Wakra when I grew up and I become going to a secondary school and so forth. From there, my education started to improve, and I went to United States to study computer science.
Oh, wow.
And that's also a turning point in my life, in everything. And how did I choose to study computer science? Actually, I was not going to study computer science. I want to study something different. But when I went there, I saw something new. And that was in the 80s. And at that time, the computer is just becoming. So I thought this thing is different than any other major.
Okay.
So we decided with one of my friends to change our major to the computer science. And I think it was a good choice.
Absolutely.
Because I think I served my country that in many places. And that's what has really brought me here today. After completing my career, my education in USA, Denver, Colorado, computer science, I joined Qatar Petroleum, where my father used to work also, and my uncles, which have become now Qatar Energy.
Yes.
So I work in Said also, in the oil refinery, in the computer department for 5 years. I started as a programmer, then a system analyst, and then I received a call one day. I answered the call and they asked me what my name. I said, yes. I said, can you come to see us? I said, who's calling? They told me, you are the police. The mystery. And then I got scared because I didn't do anything. I said, what is it for? They said, just come and we will talk to you about it. Then I get more worried. Then said, don't come, we'll talk. So I came to the Ministry of Interior and they really offered me a job. I think it's like a word of the mouth. They were trying to build the information technology department and they're selecting some Qatari to come. I've been honored really to be selected as the head of development there in Ministry of Interior
Wow.
in 1992.
Wow. Okay.
So I became the head of application development with my experience in the programming. And at that time, there is not too much application ready in the market. So we had to do our own programming with the team from different countries. And we built a number of applications from driver license, from visa, from passport, from RP, from just name all the applications. We built it from scratch.
Okay, wow.
So I had a very good career in Ministry of Interior as an officer and also doing my job in the application development. And in 2002, also I received another call. Jamaica calls.
I know.
And they said, Rashid, we would like to, meet you. We have, you've been recommended to join us for the Asian Games.
Wonderful.
As the IT director for the Olympic Committee.
Correct.
So it was, I really didn't really know too much about this, and then I'll have a talk. So I met with the people in charge, and they told me this is a very important mission, and we have the Asian Games, and we are only selecting people who can, help us to deliver, and you've been selected. What do you say? I said, I need to think about it. They told me, you don't need to think about it. This is you are serving your country.
Yes.
You are an officer, and this is the time to show it.
Yes, okay.
And I remember that was Sheikh Saud bin Abdul Rahman who told me that. Well, I said, if you are, and you remember I was even in my police dress when I talked to him. And we both were officers. Then I accepted the challenge, and I really worked with them from 2002 till 2006. We finished
The Asian Games.
Yes. At that time, really, I want to change my career. I want to go to private business. Even though I was seconded, I was at that time even an officer.
Correct.
As a lieutenant police. They call it lieutenant colonel. Then also I received an offer. And it's from my country, which I love to sell always. And this time from Qatar Investment Authority.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. And even at that time also I've been offered a bigger job in the Olympic Committee as the Deputy Secretary General. But I really choose to move out because I did not find myself there. The offer being the two from both ends, all from my country. So I said, let me challenge the financial field.
Yes.
I want to do something in the financial market. And it was really, they want to build the Qatar Investment Authority IT department, IT infrastructure. It's just started in 2005, I think, and I joined 2007 as the CTO. We really did a great job with a great team was there, and great CEOs that I met there who really also helped me to achieve my goals as a CTO. Develop a number of applications, whether it's an ERP, investment application, infrastructure for the Qatar Investment Authority, which really did a great job with the team that was around me and the support of the board of QIA and the management there. Actually, I think they wanted to reward me after that with bigger challenge. And there was two jobs offered to me. One, the Chief Operating Officer of Qatar Investment Authority. That's the first proposal.
Wow.
After that, they said, we have something different for you. If you want to if you want to consider it, which is we think you can do. Then they said, it is the CEO of Qatar Stock Exchange. I said, wait, this is it's not within. So QIA owned the Qatar Stock Exchange, and I said, well, I don't know too much about the exchange. I'm only investor in the exchange. I've been, all my life buying and selling stocks, so I know how it works. They said, well, you are an excellent IT guy, and we want, to take you there. You will do a great job. I saw the challenge, and I saw it's also other turning point in my career, and I thought this the jewel in the crown for me to be a CEO of the what they call the mirror of the country economy, which is the stock market.
Yes,
then
absolutely.
I took the challenge again, and I joined Qatar Stock Exchange as the CEO. And from there, it was a really big challenge. So the exchange was, at that time, it was in frontier market, which is like the small exchange.
Yes.
it was a challenge now to promote it.
How many stocks did you have in the market at that point?
It was around 40s, not much, 42 plus minus stock at that time. And this was a challenge, of course, a small market, and I thought we could do more. There's no much product in the exchange. Also, I am fortunate to find a good team available at the stock exchange to really, we put a plan together and we work together to achieve some goals. So we said, okay, we need to work on our market to upgrade it to emerging market, which we did in a few years. We need to introduce a new, more product. Okay, we need to deassemble old regulation and create a new regulation that will invite investor locally and internationally with the cooperation of Qatar Financial Market Authority (QMA), and with support with other committee that we are working with. And as I said, we introduce more product, and really we achieved that.
When you say introduce more product, what did you mean?
For example, we introduced the ETFs, which is a
Exchange traded fund. Yes.
Okay, so this we introduce at least two fund, which is, if I remember, Al Rayyan, and there is one Rayyan, and the other one is, I think, Doha. One is Islamic or Sharia compliant, and one is conventional in all the stocks. These are also very important for our market to make more offering, and our plan to introduce even more in commodity and other things. So we managed to change some regulation and to improve a few things and to upgrade our market to emerging market. And even before I left, we set the cornerstone for developed markets, which is we'll move it again. And my colleagues there now are doing a great job really now to that, and they are building on the strategy we built together to introduce even more product. Like we want to trade gold at the exchange.
Yes.
It's already there. We introduced market maker. We introduced short selling. We introduced liquidity providers, and many rules that we changed. So really, there is a shift in the Qatar stock market from frontier to emerging and setting the cornerstone for developed market and introducing a lot of products. This, I think, I really felt proud about it. I think it was a great team achievement. I will not, I said I did it alone. I did it with a great team was around me. Everybody played their roles, and I cannot say enough about them. They did great to achieve this, and always believe it's a teamwork.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can do good job by myself, but with my team I can do excellent job.
Perfect. Yeah. Now, Mr. Rashid, as someone with a very extensive experience in the public and the private sector, what key lessons can you share, especially to those who are aspiring business leaders in Qatar?
I decided to retire 2 years ago from the exchange, and I really, I think I submit my first resignation in 21.
21.
Yes.
And they approved just last...
Yeah, but it took time to approve, and I appreciate that. And I know there is reasons for that, but I'm happy, as I said, always to serve my country.
Yes.
Okay, and then after I left the exchange, I received a call from a number of organizations, or 2 or 3, but I really choose to work with Amal. I thought it really fits my experience and to move from the to private sector. Especially I know the team, I know the group, they are well listed.
Yes.
And I think I can dive deep in this company that I know a long time ago.
Exactly.
Even before it was listing, the subsidiary for Amal, they were been here for more than 30, 40 years. So you know there is something. So I choose because I think I can add on. And that's what I think wherever I go, I don't go for operation. I go for development. Operation, what I mean, anybody can run the business. You can operate it. I can come under operate it as it is.
Yeah.
But I always like to go and change, to bring something new, to look into the future.
Yes.
And let the team here do the operation. Select some leader with you and put the vision and put the strategy and achieve it. So that's always. So since I came here also in Amal, I really, also it's a great team, a great board, great members, supportive. Okay. If you look to the last 2-3 years, there's always growth in the company.
Yes.
And that's what I want to do. And I do not just stop there. I said, I look to the whole picture, and I found there is something missing.
Yes.
Which is, we don't have, for example, Amal has 4 sectors. Real estate, industry, trading, managed service. But the country is an oil country, and we don't have oil and gas sector.
Okay.
So we created that already. We created also IT sectors, which is okay. And we're already working to build that 2 sector. And we have other things that we're going to split to make sure to emphasize. For example, in health and care,
Yes.
we are one of the largest in
Yes,
Qatar.
I know that.
But this is hidden under trading. So Ibn Sina as a pharmacy and pharmaceutical company for distribution of medicine, maybe nobody knows it's under trading.
Yeah.
And also we have other retail shops. So my strategy is so to lift those company up.
Okay.
It is always, when you go at some stage of your career, you are learning. So learning and contributing of what you learned also to your colleagues. You learn and teach, okay. And when you become a leader in a stage, now also it's like a pilot. The pilot is not always only flying the pilot and looking to the safety,
Agree.
but also he's creating another pilot next to him. in the seat.
Yes.
That's true.
That sitting next to him is the pilot.
Exactly.
So that means leader should create leaders.
Very
Correct.
nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Giving
So
back to
that-
the
yes.
community, yes.
So when I look to my role, I look that I can develop the company that I'm working for, add value for the shareholders, contribute and support the country vision, add to the economy.
Yeah.
All this, okay? And one number thing is the staff itself. All this cannot work without a good staff.
Yes.
So what do you do with your staff? You come to your staff and look to the picture we have. And believe me or not, sometimes I ask for the smallest to the highest staff CVs here. Come, I want to see this, what they are doing. Okay, and why they have been here for this long? Why they are not improved? Why they are not trained? What's their training?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so those are the backbone of any industry.
Absolutely.
So
Exactly,
always a valuable asset. I don't want to sound like I'm repeating somebody's words, but everybody saying the staff, the employees are the valuable asset to
That's
any
the best asset,
organization. And
Yes,
that's what I
absolutely.
will focus
Agree.
on, to recruit, to retain, and to award my staff. And all this come by training, team working, financial reward. All this will keep your staff and grow your company.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
So-
Very inspiring answer.
Absolutely. And so I know that, the theme that I get from you is that everything that you do for Qatar. But you have also been instrumental in the development of Qatar as a business hub, right? Because when you took over Qatar Stock Market or Qatar Investment Authority, these were about investments and about companies. You said 42 companies on the Qatar Stock Market, and then you grew it.
Yeah, now they exceed 50.
Yeah. So
the funds.
you've seen this country grow, and you've contributed to it. Can you tell us a little bit about the contributions that you made to spearhead this further? I know about the IT and things like that. Anything else you can add?
Yeah, of course. If you go to any area, let's take the exchange. Okay, number one, you come and sit. What's around you? Don't come and just I want to do this, do that. Put this here, take this here, hire this, fire. No, you don't do this. As a leader, you come and now number one, you observe. Give yourself to learn the environment.
Yes.
What's going on? Learn it. Maybe you know IT, you know finance, you know HR, but maybe you don't know, for example, how the operation runs. Okay, how the market operation gone. So you need to learn who are they, what they are doing, and then you collect this information from observation, from documentation that you read, from analysis you do. You look to if there is a plan or not. The people done it before you. You revisit that plan. You put a strategy, and then you look what you want to change. What's the purpose you are being here? You the purpose there to add value. You are not an addition to the staff.
Correct.
You're here to add something. Okay, that's the most important thing.
Yes.
So I know they selected me to do something, to add something. They don't need more staff. They need people to add something.
Yes.
When I came there, I put a strategy. I built a new strategy. It is a 3-year strategy for the stock exchange, and then we build on it from there. And that will include the upgrade of the exchange. It's the product that we're going to include, the operation we'll do, an expansion. So we put all in the picture.
Yes.
When we visit, for example, believe me, we don't spend too much time to meet with my team. We have a regular meeting maybe once a week, but because everyone knows their role, they took their plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to go and tell your team do and don't.
Yes.
If you reach that spot, then you need to change whether yourself or change them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I give you, if you know what you are doing, I don't to see, do you finish it? Do you deliver it?
Yeah, no.
So we meet just to see what we can do better. Okay. So I really, when I joined the exchange, I think yes, there is a lot of things. You take your exchange from frontier market
Yes.
to the doors of developed market. Number one, you take it to emerging market. So that's a big achievement for the exchange.
Correct.
And Qatar, we achieved the emerging market status before all the exchanges in the region. Even there's older exchanges.
Okay.
We are younger exchange, but we
received it.
the upgrade before the older.
When you say emerging markets, is there a Standards and Poor or one of these?
yes,
houses?
this is like MSCI.
Yeah, MSCI.
And
Yes.
Standard and Poor's and others. Okay,
Yes.
they give you
The ratings.
yes.
The ratings.
the rating, which will invite more fund, more cash to the
Correct.
country.
Yeah.
And this doesn't come like that. You need to meet certain criteria.
Absolutely.
You need to tick all the boxes.
Yeah,
You need to
exactly.
change some laws.
Yeah.
You need to increase, for example, your FOL.
Yes.
You need to have 1, 2. You have. So we did it, and that's achievement. If you come and say, okay, I'm happy with the frontier market, and then you left after a few years, what did you achieve? Nothing. But
Nothing.
now, when you look back, you feel I'm proud that I add something to this. Okay, I was a leader of a great team
Yes.
that we achieved this. Okay, and that's what we did. Coming to frontier market and leaving, putting your exchange at a developed market door,
yeah.
that's a great achievement.
Exactly.
Excellent.
What was the most difficult challenge that you have to take on as a business leader? I know you're into innovation and adding value to the company, looking at the welfare of your people. All these are really, really great qualities which put you where you are right now. But looking back at your experience, what was the most difficult task or challenge that you have to solve?
See, to be honest, there's something internal and something external.
Okay.
Okay. The external, let's start with external. This could be the geopolitical issues around you.
Which is beyond your control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be economical issues, not in your hand. Regulation.
Yes.
Okay. All these are external that will control you from moving forward.
Exactly.
These challenges. Okay. Internally could be something you can fix and something also you can challenge.
Yes.
Okay? Staffing is something that sometimes, or let's say employees relations like this, it's sometimes challenging that you'll find people that want to change, and you'll find people resisting
Doesn't
the change.
want to change.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
And you can find them within the staff or even within the board.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are big challenge.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I managed always to succeed. And Alhamdulillah.
yes.
Of course, there is not. I will not tell you I succeed with 100%, but we managed to maybe I've been given the alhamdulillah, people that I met, most of them are really helping me to move forward. But these are the challenge you can feel with the people who want to change
And those who
don't
doesn't want to change. Yes.
Correct.
And I think
I managed to solve this issue. The second issue could be budget. And this is financial, and you want to do this, and you've been asked to do this, and when you go ask for a budget,
you're limited with
you
it.
are limited and challenged, and
Yes.
and you need to work with it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So this is internal and external.
External challenges. Yeah.
I can't just put them in these two things, but you need to put solution for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think as a leader, the role of a leader is to rally all the people to a certain point, that all of them, whether they agree or they don't agree, they all will move forward with you to some mission or goal that you have set in front of them. And I think with your experience, you have achieved all of that, with all the experiences you have in the private and the government sector. So
Yeah, as a leader, I always say you need to lead by example.
exactly, yeah.
To lead by example, you need, we will see what's our leader doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Does he have a discipline?
Yeah.
Did he, for example, has deadlines?
Uh-huh.
Does he achieve what he say?
Yes.
Does he meet his words?
True.
Okay. So you sit, you be the example of your staff. You are a leader.
It's very nice.
And that's
yeah.
always what I always would like to do. Is just, but also, I think I have something that I feel in myself, and even I saw it on the survey at one time that people doing, a big management company came to check the leaders and
Yes, yes.
their approach.
Okay.
And I think, the thing that I catch my eyes in their report, which I believe is true. Yes, I lead by example, but also the other things is like I like to give responsibility and monitor, which is what makes it. So I don't want to micromanage my staff. I do micro detail when I do the budget.
All
In
right.
the budget, I do micro
Yes,
because
yes,
I
yes.
know everything was going, and because I know how, like a surgeon, he knows everything is done for that operation.
Yes.
Okay, every department done their job, every responsible
Yes,
job.
yes.
So in the budget and the plan, I go detailed. After that, then I fly. I be in there. So number one, I will, after I give budget approval, I start monitoring how this is executed.
Okay.
Okay, and this comes through report or meeting, but I will not go and see, did you achieve it? Where are you now? Because this is all automatic. And then, okay. So I think this is an approach I find in my management style, and I like it. I just being myself, I cannot make another one. I'm myself.
Yes.
And I achieve that way.
No question, you achieved a lot with your leadership, because hearing from you, these are, the ideal leadership traits that I want my leader to also have. If I'm going to follow someone, all of these traits should be there.
Welcome to the Changemakers.
I was going to ask you that you have been involved with sports. So Qatar Equestrian, and there was another one that you're on the board of. Yes?
Yes, I'm in the Shagab board.
Yes,
and,
Shagab. So that is equestrian.
And I
and
was in fencing federation.
Fencing
I was
federation.
that, yes.
So here is QIA, QFC, and Qatar Olympic Committee, and then you decided to go into sports. What was the reason? Because do you find something similar, or did you feel that there was a reason for you to be there for equestrian and fencing? How it's a diametrically opposite in terms of.
See, to be in the sport in Qatar here, this is like an honorable position they give you, because you can deliver and to appreciate you.
Correct.
In Qatar, this is the way we do it. We select this guy, we know he do the well and he's the right person.
Yes.
So when I've been selected to be I started in the fencing federation first.
Yes.
In the
Do you fence?
In the board. No, I don't fence. I like it. I mean, I like the fencing. I like
So if
sport.
I want to fence, can I go fencing? Can I go
Yes,
down?
of course, they would love to. Okay, but I was in the board. In the board, you need somebody to help you to manage things from finance, from IT, from audit, from industry experience. And I have background in sport as a whole. So when I was in high school, I was an athlete. I didn't play football like everybody. And in my young age, I was also in the equestrian. I was horse rider.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so they know that I am a horse rider. They told me, you know, when we were young, you are horse rider in the Rayyan.
Yes.
I said yes. And they used to come from Wakra, you know, all that way.
Show jumping or
Racing.
racing?
Racing.
Wow. Okay.
I was in the racing, okay? And at that time, it's not facility like now. We sometimes we would go in our own clothes. You know?
Yes.
You know, but I used to even come from Wakra. I was young. Even I didn't have a driver license. I come with my car to ride because I love horses.
Yeah.
Even now I have a horse.
Oh wow. Okay.
How do you balance that passion for sports and leading different business entities and everything? Is it a necessary part of leadership that you should also have this kind of passion for a different thing altogether?
Good question.
Yeah, of course. I mean, see, there's a career and there is passion.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a sport. Your career could be your passion. You should be a photographer. That's your passion and your career.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, flying could be your engineering. It's your passion,
Yeah.
and you'll be successful on that.
Yes.
If you love something, you'll be successful. Sport is something that you do it for, whether for your lifestyle, for your health, for something you love to play.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
you know, you like football. I mean, but you cannot go to the league.
Yeah.
They will select you.
Yes.
You cannot take that
But
millions
is that your competitive side? Participating in sports?
You see, I love sports since I was young. I was very active. So I am now a certified scuba diver,
Oh,
deep diver.
PDA, PADI or
They call it SSI, Scuba
Okay.
School International from
Yes.
United States.
yeah.
I am a professional underwater photographer,
Oh my
Wow.
God.
licensed.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I am a private pilot.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Microlight.
I single engine plane.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So from USA. So all this
So very high and very low.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
Under the water. And,
See, everything is there. You know, when I was studying, I had some time to do all this.
yes.
Here with my sons, we go falconry. Okay, we have falcons, we go hunting, we go. My life is active, and that's what keeps me young, maybe.
Yes, it does.
This is so. Sport is something I like to do. I have passion in horses, so that's why I was selected, and I went to other things. I've been also selected consultant in some organization in the country here. You know, from my job, I was seconded to do some IT engineering work
Okay.
for some organization in the country for a period of time. So I always, you know, wherever my country asks me, I'll go. Doesn't matter what time, doesn't matter what age I am. I always to support my country in anywhere.
Which is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to take a small break. We're going to come back with a rapid fire. And this is going to be a fun section because we're going to put Mr. Rashid, you know, ask him some uncomfortable questions.
Okay, that's
Hope
fair.
not too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Changemakers.
Welcome back to the Changemakers Season 2. We are in conversation with Mr. Rashid Al Mansouri. And we're now going to go into what I like is the best part of the interview, which is the
Rapid
fire. Right? Like
Yes.
Theo? So Leo, you want to start?
Yes, of course. All right, with all the experiences you've shared with us, being a leader in different sectors and, you know, doing very well at it, what do you do to unwind and to relax?
Wow, this question. See, my time with my family is my unwind time. Really, my time with my family is the best.
Oh, lovely.
So when I sit with my family, I feel comfortable when they are around me. So I usually just go home and sit with the family. And on the weekend, I have a small farm.
Okay.
Also, where I go with my sons and friends. So my time is scheduled also. Maybe when I was a system analyst in computer, and project management, I categorize everything. So the weekend, actually during the weekdays, I just maybe most of the time at home. So just sitting, maybe watching the news and sitting around the family, doing some exercises, nothing major. The weekend is the part where I unwind. Where I spend it going out with family for lunch or dinner, going visiting my friends, and going to my farm.
Great.
Fantastic. You were throwing a big dinner party, but the crowd would be very, very small. You would be allowed to invite 4 people to the dinner, only you. Who would they be and why?
Oh, you'll be surprised. Because it's men. Number one is men. Because we cannot. That's for men or women or what?
Anybody.
See, if it's men, number one, I would like my sons to be with me.
Okay.
So the 2 have to be at the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say no family, but anyway.
Okay. Okay. I like my family.
Okay.
And that's critical.
Okay.
Because I have hundreds of friends. And of course, I have a friend with me. I would like my brother to be with me also.
Okay.
He's there. My goodness. And I will not doubt I need to have my nephew with me. One of my nephews.
Okay.
See, when it's party, I like the closest people to be with me.
Yes.
So my son has to be there.
Yeah. So your
But
2
you don't
sons,
see-
your
yeah.
brother, and your nephew.
Yes.
So 4 of them. Okay. Some fictional character.
No, see, of course, I have many people that I want
Like
to.
Nelson Mandela. Yes.
On those days, I will invite the president of South Africa.
Nelson Mandela. Or before. Or no?
No, the current one.
The one who's fighting. Yes. Okay.
fighting.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
This one.
Absolutely.
And there is number of characters that I've seen that fighting for Palestine.
Yes.
There is a number of them there. So I would like to invite those people who's really
Making a difference.
Yeah, they are, and most of them they are not Arabic,
Right?
but I don't remember the name. I'm following them in X.
Yes.
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 But I think we appreciate
What they're doing.
The South African do it. And,
Yeah.
we see now the freedom movement around the world supporting. So if I have big party, I will invite all of them. Those who support the
Yes.
Palestine.
Great,
Yes.
great, great.
Fair enough.
Now, as an honorary recipient of an honorary degree for Masters of Professional
Financial.
Accountancy, Finance,
Yes.
is there any other talents maybe that you have that the world doesn't know yet that you can
Are you
share
a-
with
are
us?
you a singer? Songwriter.
Well, see, I write poem.
Wow.
See?
Yeah. So it's in Arabic, so I can't say it. So this is actually in the family, in the DNA of my tribe. So most of us write. So I write small ones for myself.
Okay.
I don't publish it. I just because it's like it's a thoughts. So that's what.
But maybe if you publish it, you might get an honorary award for that as well.
Yeah.
Pulitzer Award.
No, I don't
maybe.
think it's at least that level. It's in a
Okay.
small try. Yes, my father, my uncle they are
That's so
stronger
interesting.
than me. Yeah.
That's so interesting.
So I just write for myself. I enjoy them because it's just you engineer the world.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the other side.
Okay. Great.
If you were to take up a sport, and I know that you are a sports person, so if you were to take up a sport, what would it be and what would you excel in? Like, what is another sport that you have not tried which you would like to try? Because now you've done...
Skydiving.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wow.
Very scary. So it's either very high or very low.
Very low.
Okay. I'm
Actually,
scared of heights.
I wanted to take it after I finished my pilot license, but I was about to come back to Doha.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Oh,
But
okay.
really, that's one thing that I want to do, skydiving.
Skydiving.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
That's in my bucket list before,
Yeah.
but the moment I had kids, I crossed it out.
My kids are now they are old, so it's no problem.
So it's great for you. Maybe I can revisit that sometime in the future. Okay. Now for the next question, I hope we don't put you on the spot with this question. This will just be your opinion, okay, because you've been part of Qatar Stock Exchange before, but you're retired already, so I think it's safe to ask this question. If you will be investing in the stock market right now, what stock would you be investing in?
Well, this is a very tricky
He'll
question.
say
But
ETF.
again, this is just an
He'll say
opinion.
ETF.
Nothing.
If I say anything now, it will be against me. So
All right, you
I
say-
always, I know,
yeah.
let me give you advice.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good.
It's very good advice for all investors. I really encourage everybody, especially young people,
All right.
to learn number one about stock market because an option.
Yes. Yes.
Because if you have 1,000 riyal or you have 1 million, you can go to the stock.
Correct.
With 1,000 riyal, 10,000 riyal, you cannot buy a real estate.
Correct.
And I don't want to deprive you from investing. Where are you going to put your money? Okay. But number one, you need to learn how the stock market works.
Correct.
Yes.
Invest on that one.
Correct.
Okay. So you know how they do fundamental analysis and how
Yes,
they do
fundamental,
technical analysis and study stocks.
Correct.
Whether you study it in Doha or in other where. you
Yeah.
study.
Yeah.
Then you select the area. Or go to the funds. If you don't, if you want to ease your mind, you go to
Just
buy a
let them
fund.
manage it.
Yeah, because or go say, okay, I'm interested in financial
Yeah.
sectors. So I know these are performing. The banks are well regulated, and they always make money. And or select from different. So you didn't want split the risk over different sectors.
Yes.
And study each company for the last 10 years. What they've been
10
doing.
years.
Not 5 years, 10 years.
10 years.
How their growth.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's their dividends? It could be they've been doing good for 10 years, but at one few years they dropped. So study, maybe it's good, maybe it's come back again.
Yeah.
If the fundamentals are good.
Yes, fundamental good, but something happened.
Great.
So you know the dividends. So they call there's long or short. Are you a long investor or short investor? You want to buy and sell,
Daily.
or and that if you want to buy and sell, you need to have time. You need to have the technical skills. You need
For
to
day
have-
trading.
Yeah, and that's one.
Yeah.
Learn, okay, how to trade, be an educated investor, not ask me what should I invest, I tell you this one, what you need to know.
Yes.
And you fail. And you tell me, you told me, Rashid. To select the right time to invest, because you might want to buy the stock, but the entry is high. I want to wait for,
Buy low.
and
Sell high.
that's a technical analysis. Come here. I know this average of this stock this much, and if I buy it at this much, I'll get return this much, or I'll buy this much because I know at this season it's time to go this much. I'll sell it at here. So technical, and then decide.
Exactly.
Okay.
Very nice advice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
advice.
I like what he said about if you're investing, invest in learning how to
Learning, which
invest.
is a very
That's
good-
the
which is
best
a very
advice
good
I got. Yeah.
Of course.
So all of us have bucket lists, right? All of us have things that we want to do in our lives. It could be a list of 5, it could be a list of 10. At the top of your head, do you have a list that you haven't achieved?
You'll be surprised if I tell you.
So there's one is skydiving.
That's sport, but I think I've been fortunate in everything.
Touch wood. Okay.
Yes. I don't think, if you tell, did you miss anything? I think I got everything I want.
But
I don't-
is
I
there-
don't mind-
is
I
there
don't
a
mind
new
more money.
language? Is there a new language you'd like to learn? Is there a new country you'd like to visit? Is there something?
Okay, this is not this is something on the side. Yes, I do it. I mean, but to achieve this thing, I do yearly.
Yeah.
Every year, I will choose with my family a country that we don't see.
Okay.
So we go see here and there with the family. But other thing than that, I feel myself since I was young till now. I'm fortunate. I achieved everything, and I worked hard for it, and it didn't come easy overnight.
Correct.
It didn't
Yes.
come because I'm hiding somewhere. I'm out there doing and achieving and patience, and I was not always expecting reward, but because I know it's come because I'm doing the right thing. Okay,
Yes.
and I know I will achieve my goals always. I know
Okay.
I always want to grow my career.
Correct.
I don't want to stay in one corner.
Yes.
And that's why I change many times. Because I will, yes, I want choose this place.
Yeah.
But when there is a opportunity, I'll grab it. Otherwise, I will be in Qatar Petroleum till now.
Yes.
I know I'll be.
Yes.
But I think I've been fortunate to achieve what I achieved.
Very nice. Okay, for something IT related, is there a favorite app that you have that you always open almost every time?
Matrash.
Metrash. Outside of this, anything else?
That's an excellent
Excellent answer. Yes, because you're the one who developed
Because
it.
he developed it.
But outside of Metrash, what else do you usually use?
Metrash.
Well, I
That's
like
a first.
to be honest, I like social media.
Yeah.
I like Twitter.
Twitter.
So Twitter, I always follow Twitter because it's my source of information.
Yeah.
So I would say Twitter. Of course, I'm not talking about WhatsApp and that I use it daily.
Daily, yeah.
But if you're talking about
Current affairs.
like other application, I don't really have. Of course, I use anything available like others when I, for example. But I think Twitter, LinkedIn is
yes.
the professional
Yes.
application.
Yes.
Great to know.
If you were to give one piece of advice, or maybe 10 pieces of advice to the new people who are coming into the workforce,
Yeah.
Qataris, non-Qataris, what would it be?
Yes, I've seen a number of youngcomer, and they are different. Okay, some of them who want to just find a career and work.
Yeah.
Like when I was young, my family always told me, you need to get a degree so you can find a job.
Yes. Yes.
You need to get a degree so you can find a job.
Right.
Okay, well, we did not learn, you need to learn. And they took my hand to I reached where I am. Now it's different.
Yes.
You could choose to get a good degree to work, which is nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
I mean, peaceful life. Or you could
Set up your
get
own
a good
company.
degree to create jobs.
That's
So
nice.
have this, but this takes steps. It's over. You cannot come with a degree and just walk on the street. Yes, people done it. Many applications, you see, the big application came out of university and colleges.
The
Okay?
dropouts, yes.
Okay, so they go there and they create a project and they fund.
Yes.
It's a big market.
Yes.
But I would say, after graduation, you need to go out. If you have something solid, it's fine. But you have to go to the market,
Yeah.
learn, get a job, learn. But don't make your career as always as a job.
Yeah. Correct.
But maybe your job will be rewarding. I always giving you something, like mine.
Yes.
Okay, even though I set up my own companies, even that, I have, other business. But you need to go to the industry, learn more. Some projects need money and finance, so you need how to create that finance. After learning, and after, I would say, late 20s or early 30s, you should have an idea. If you have an idea that you want to build.
Yeah. Where you want to go.
Here at the GCC in Qatar, all we find the job is a security.
Yes.
Okay, so I need to, I will not resign and go create a job that might succeed or not.
Yes. Correct.
I will do both.
Correct. So
I
I'll
will
keep
do
a
it.
job and I'll do something else.
Yes. When that is solid after a number of years, yes. So you need to get your degree, go to the industry, learn, and kill your passion with your ideas till you learn more. You might need to learn finance, you might need to learn accounting, you might need leadership and management. When that is all cooked together, you say, I'm ready now to go with this idea.
Excellent. Excellent.
Perfect.
Yep.
So I think this has been a very interesting, inspiring interview.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank you for your time.
Yes.
We've been planning this since last year, but
Yeah.
finally we were
Managed to come
here
here.
now.
Mr. Rashid, would you like to say a few words to the audience on, I mean, like, I would say take it away, but would you like to say a few closing words for this interview?
I think, if I want say a word or a few words, many people I've seen in my career, they are talking or dreaming about what they want to do.
Yes.
I would say to those people, please put a plan, not a dream.
Plan.
Put a plan.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, we're going to use that.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Rashid. Thank you so much for your time. And with that, we close the first episode of season 2 of Changemakers. I'd like to thank Leo and the team, Joel and everybody for coming forward with this. Thank you so much.
You can find us at the changemakers.pro,
Yes.
where you can watch all the other episodes that we had in the past.
Yeah.
So with that, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Rashid.
You are welcome. Hope to see you again every year.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yes, for sure.
Welcome to the Changemakers.